In about 15 or 20 minutes the competition starts. I'm so nervous. I have done it for 3 weeks now. Last week and I'm so far behind. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be really difficult. Why is this happening every time? It could crash.
Dennis is about to do his run. Let's see the performance after 1 month. Let's go! Oh, almost.
But first, let's rewind a bit. I wanted to go all in and top every video before. When I started on this journey 4 weeks ago, I knew if I can draw out all my experience of learning, I can perform decent. But what I didn't know is that this would be my most physically, financially and mentally draining video that I would ever attempt. In case you're wondering, I brought a longboard last minute as well as this thing that was helping me film myself skating as well as other stuff, just to make my ideas come to life. Speaking of ideas, recently I was a bit lonely and stuck with my life. I felt a bit of a rut. This was the case until I was doom scrolling through social media. This is where I found longboard dancing, a sport built with passion, a loving community and a lot of cool tricks. Then I found Manu, a professional longboard dancer and teacher. So I slid into his DMs and we hopped on a call with each other. But little did I know, Manu was hooked of the idea to bring longboard dancing into the world. Instead of just helping me, he wanted to challenge me way more than I could ever imagined it. Instead of just sending him my progress and filming his reaction in the end, he proposed that I should sign up for a real competition and show it there. After a moment of fear, I said yes. But there was only one problem. Manu was about to depart to another country in 2 days, so I had to pack up my stuff and meet him in Hamburg tomorrow. Okay, so it's in the morning and I'm about to meet Manu in Hamburg before he's leaving to Sweden, I think, tomorrow for another training camp. It's a 2.5 hour train ride and I'm already allergic to something. So it's gonna be a fun day. Or not. It's already 15 o'clock. Manu should be here any second. I'm so nervous. It was so nice to talk to him on the phone, but it's always a bit different to see the person in real life. He's already there.
Hey, Danny. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm super curious for today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I always help luckily to get more visibility to this sport.
I hope I don't disappoint you too much, but we will see.
Let's see.
Manu was not only nice on the phone, he was always going the extra mile. So this time I thought, I will give this man the edit he deserves. Enjoy.
I think longboard dancing can be defined in 2 words. Freedom and community. The freedom of dancing to your favorite music on the board and the adrenaline of learning a new trick is quite comforting and addictive. On the other hand, the longboard community is pure love and inclusive. It is really a safe place for many people. It brought a new way to deal with my personal problems and a lot of joy. But above all, it brought amazing people into my life. I'm Manu Motilla and I'm a professional longboard rider and instructor. I started longboarding 4 years ago and I can tell you it definitely changed my life. So, today I have a plan for Dennis. We're going to start with the very basic steps and tricks, and from that we're going to try to refine them a bit so he actually will have all the ingredients to prepare an intermediate longboard line himself. A longboard line is a combination of dancing steps, tricks and moves to the beat of the music. In the competition, every rider has 1 minute to show what they are capable of. I think he will learn a lot today and he will have a really good performance in the competition. Alright, so after pushing, after braking, I'm gonna show you how to stand on the board. For that, toes and heels are touching both rails.
Yeah.
If
Is
possible,
this okay?
equally.
Or this?
Better 30 degrees, and then in this case, yeah. I already saw from your mimic that your carving looks really surf skate style.
Surf skate means they are okay.
Hawaii style.
Yeah.
So open the chest and bend. Exactly. You can actually open up a bit more the shoulders. Yee-hoo! Yes. That's it.
Okay.
Really good. Okay, I think it's about time to start doing some dancing steps.
You can try.
For the competition, I want you to do a cross step, a chop the boot, and a Peter Pan, finishing with a pivot. So I'm gonna show you all the 3 steps and the trick today, and then you can practice at home.
First, maybe, how does the competition work? So I have time, or I have a number of skills. Do I have to call them before? What's happening? How far can you go?
It's gonna be from that bridge to the end, and you can go and come back as many times as you want.
Okay.
In a longboard competition, you have 1 minute. In that minute, you can show as much as you can.
Yeah.
Normally, what I do is I prepare a little choreo, not everything, but I prepare some guidelines, and then once I'm there, you have 1 minute until someone will say time, and that's it. So you are getting points from the judges, and then the average will be your points.
I'm already nervous.
In your case, I will go conservative. So I will give you a choreo that should be doable, and then try not to make a lot of mistakes. That's the trick. Don't fuck it. Okay, sorry. So we are gonna do cross step, chop the boot, and Peter Pan.
Yeah.
And once we are done with that, we're gonna see the pivot. So this will be a cross step with no carbs.
Is it 1 point at least?
This is, I don't know how many points, but this is like the basic cross step, so you don't carve. But the next level, so actually what we want to do is not to go straight, we want to do the steps on the carve. This adds a huge layer of complexity.
Okay.
What we want to achieve in longboard dancing is actually to keep that carve in motion while doing the steps. So let me show you how it looks with the carves. Place your front foot back, doing some kind of 45 degrees more or less. Then you bring your back foot parallel to the other foot. So you need to avoid doing this, and then bring the front foot back again and come back. Try to relax and bend your knees even more, or at least a bit. more. You see, this leg is completely straight.
Okay.
Bend. Yes. But try to avoid to place the foot perpendicular to the board. Always with an angle. More angle. Even a bit more. Yes, yes, perfect.
Okay.
And now parallel. Same, perfect. Remember the hips.
It's already hard. Okay. Funny.
Okay, let's start over.
Let's start again.
Nice. Bend the knees. Nice. Yes.
Okay.
Good job. More bending is never enough.
Okay.
If you can print a sticker here saying bend your knees, to have a reminder, it's always good. We have a front foot and a back foot. But actually what we have is a good foot and a bad foot.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, they're both good. In this case, it's not gonna be the case. So
Both bad.
what you need to understand is that in the cross step, for example, you need to go with the movement in this way. Back, front, middle. Back, front, middle.
So Manu is explaining it really well. You can see that he has a lot of experience teaching people, especially teaching people like me with 2 bad feet. But I'm getting even more nervous right now. So I was hoping it's a bit easier, but it's not. It's gonna be a really hard month.
Okay, so that would be the cross step.
Yeah.
The next step I want you to do, it's called chop the wood. For example, in this step, we are gonna hang 1 foot while we carve in the hillside.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to be necessarily like this. You can also do it like this. You can also do it like this. So whatever it fancy you, but try to be creative. You were chopping like this.
Yeah.
When you chop, you go on your knees.
Okay. Okay. Both side carve.
Chop. Nice. That's it.
Okay. Both sides.
Nice. Go to your knees. Both side. Go to your knees. Go to your knees, you lazy.
Yeah, it's hard in the beginning.
It's never gonna be too much. Go low. Yes. I don't know. I will give you 2 exercises to try at home, okay?
More bending.
No. This is something that it's not an exercise. This is a law.
It's a lifestyle.
So it looks like this. You push and hold it here. Hold it here, hold it here. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. When you lose the balance, come back to the board, not to the floor. We want to create the board our safe place. Okay? Sorry. It's never gonna be enough to practice this every day. Okay, so we saw the cross step.
Yeah.
You know how the chop the boot could be.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen them on the board, but you can practice. And then the next step, it's called Peter Pan. So for the Peter Pan, we are gonna bring our left front foot, which is the left, to the right rail. And then from here, we are gonna cross over the right foot and then like this until you see I'm going to the top of the board and come back.
Okay.
This is how it looks. 1, 0. Nice. And that's what I meant. Bend your knees. In your case, it's a bit like, whoop.
Yeah.
And wherever it lands, it lands. And that's normal if it's the first time you are on a longboard. So don't panic yourself, this is pretty normal. Feel insulted if you can do it the first time like I do, you know?
Okay.
And a pivot is this, rotating the upper body until you finish facing the opposite side. Easy to say, probably it's more difficult than it looks like. Good try. You need to move the upper body. So it's easier if you look.
Okay.
And then if you manage to complete the 180 rotation, you finish always bending the knees a lot. Even more than dancing. In freestyle, you have to bend the knees even more. So you finish, boom. Opa! Nice, but still, you never look to where you were going. You are looking the whole time to your board. Nice, and then bend the knees. The looking thing, it really works.
It helps.
Yep. Bend the knees? Yes. I would encourage you to try the shove it. The shove it is this trick. When you do a pivot, you add a tiny jump.
Now it's getting serious.
You are 45 degrees. Here, you add a little jump. The board will go, and then we finish. If you can do it super good, then you can still do it more elegantly. For this, you need to have a really consistent pivot. Okay, that will be my line. Cross step, chop the boot, Peter Pan, and pivot. Or pivot and then shove it, or shove it if you can.
Okay.
That will be my challenge. Cross step, chop the boot.
Okay. So this is the line.
You're gonna go that fast. So probably for you it's gonna be 35, 40 seconds to do this. In case you fail something, you can start over. So I don't want to give you more things, so you can focus on that. And if you still have time, you repeat it. I see you a bit scared, to be honest.
No,
I don't see you that confident.
we will see how far I can get.
You still have 1 minute. So it's not that you're gonna get eliminated if you fail too much.
Yeah.
The only thing is that during the competition, the sooner you fail, the more your self-confidence suffers.
Yeah.
So, for example, in my case, I try to do risky things at the end. I start with things that I have really consistent, then I build up my self-confidence, and at some point, I do a trick that is a bit more risky.
Okay.
Never at the beginning, because if I fail the first trick, boom.
The good thing is I will start with low confidence in this competition.
It can only get better.
Yeah. Thank you for showing me everything so far.
Gladly. I'm really looking forward to see you in the competition.
Yeah, okay. We will see. I'm excited.
Are you sure about that?
That doesn't sound that excited, but it's okay.
I will see how far I can go.
Okay, then have fun.
We will see. At least I have a month.
And as you can see, there was a whole fucking lot that I had to learn in just 1 month. So let's fucking do this. Well, this is what I would have thought if life wouldn't be a bitch. Because then I got some health issues again and was ill for another week. And so 4 weeks went down to 3. But then I was finally feeling better again and the journey began.
I've been looking for a place to ride on for the whole day, basically. And I've checked 10-15 places so far, and still I couldn't find one. So now I have one last idea in mind, one last place to check. Hopefully we are lucky, fingers crossed, and good luck. So I'm probably committing fashion crimes here, but for the training purposes it will be enough. Okay, so it's officially the first day of practice and I found this spot. It's decent, not too many people, I can practice what Manu gave me. I will start with his warm-up, so let's start. Be low and feel the curve. Cross step was to switch legs. It's so scary. Let's try the second trick. Okay, I'm 2, 4 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Okay, so it's time for an update. The first trick is working somehow fine, at least for the first day. And the second trick, it's, let's say, wonky. I'm constantly shifting back and forth in my legs and it will take time to somehow perfect it in 3 weeks, but we will see. Let's go!
Je n'ai pas l'argent pour avoir tous ces gens à mes pieds scandants, vénérant et chantant mon nom et mon talent. Je n'ai pas la thune.
Okay, I'm on my way home right now on my electrical longboard. I mean, I wish. It was a somehow successful day, let's say. I learned something. I learned a bit about my balance, or how to balance, and I'm curious how the rest is gonna be. Maybe like this. Oh, this was close.
En or au marché noir. Je n'ai pas le flouze pour avoir 12 épouses jalouses, suédoises andalouses, que je trompe en partouze pour oublier ma blouse. Je n'ai pas le fric d'emmener en Afrique.
Sometimes I had different obstacles. Okay, so now it's actually raining pretty hard and I have to cover myself under this tree and wait. So now I have to wait. Maybe 10 more minutes and then I can try again or go home. So it actually started to rain when it was day after tomorrow.
Let's wrap it up. I have learned the crossover, I have learned the 180 step. I'm somehow decent at Peter Pan, but it will take a while to have everything flowy. And now it's getting a bit more interesting, because now I will try to learn 2 more additional skills or tricks that Manu haven't showed me, because I still want to impress him. So I can't just learn everything he told me, I have to give it a bit extra. That's why I will learn 2 more tricks, somehow smooth basics, and 2-3 more additional skills to impress Manu. This is all that I want. So let's see. Let's hop online.
Especially in the beginning, everything is so hard. So yeah, as you can see, it's energy. Okay, it's been a week since I started this whole practicing longboard thing, and I think now we're ready. I think now we're ready to take with the next skill. And what else could it be if not a manual for manual? Manual. If not a manual for mano. But I will do a nose manual because I think it's cooler. If I can pull it off. Okay, this could take a while. New day, new try. It's been 2 days since I'm trying the manual and so far it's not working, but I watched a tutorial earlier today. So maybe I kind of figure it out. It's hard. Oh, I'm struggling.
But it was not over yet. The biggest challenge was yet to come. I had only 1 week left to learn the 2 hardest skills and develop a choreography and be able to pull off this choreography in my one and only attempt at this competition. So it was time to move on from that narrow road full of cyclists, from the basic dancing steps to the more advanced freestyle tricks and my final choreography.
And that's why I decided to change my place. So as you can see, this is another spot, a new spot. I found it on the way back home. Good reasons to be here. The first one is, it's plenty of space. The second one is, I have some kind of company because the skaters are here. So it doesn't feel too alone. Because one of the things I realized is the difference to Hamburg and also the difference in the learning fun experiences, the people around you. You land a trick, you turn around, nobody's there. This is ass. So here at least it feels not too lonely. I still have to learn Manus shove it, the biggest trick of all so far, at least in my choreography. And the other point is, I still have to learn one additional trick and I found one. The name is No Comply and it should be pretty easy. It's also part of Manus choreography, so I will try to implement this one as well. And then we will see. Maybe I forgot to mention it, but I also have like no choreography or routine or longboard line, whatever, last week, and I'm so far behind. The pressure is, you don't understand the pressure to go on an event where you are probably 100% for sure the worst one. I don't like it so far, but I promise to do it. Fear or not fear, I don't have a choice. So no more time waste. Let's go. No comply. It's pretty much this one, right? And jump on. But how it's done, no idea. I give you a little secret. Whenever you don't know how something done and you don't have the time, I'm the tutorial. Help.
It's not pretty, but it works. Discount! I take it. It's not perfect, but I don't have the time to be perfect. Now the last one is missing. The Mano shovel. I hope the last one isn't too hard. It took me about a week to learn the manual properly. Now let's go and invent the choreography and see what's possible and what not. Right now I will try think of a choreography or longboard line. What can we do? We start with walking. I still have to do one trick before I turn around. At least my tricks are not that advanced, so probably turn, chop the wood, turn, whatever. And one trick before. This is good. Okay, we carve, we Peter Pan, manual for the last step, then chop the wood turn, and then just two basic tricks. Okay, I don't like it. And then freestyle. This one I will show you in the end. Because seeing every trick again, or every attempt again, won't be too interesting. Okay, so it was a successful morning. I don't know the last time, but it was fun and refreshing to be in a new spot, a new space. Now that I tried the new trick, I have like a sense of addiction, a sense of satisfaction, because you're landing something new, and this feeling grows smaller and smaller if you just perfect a trick. But still, it's just a good feeling. Welcome to another episode of Pain. In this episode, we're going to do the shove it. The hard shove it that Manu told me about. Yesterday I tried it a couple of times, but it's always a different story to actually do it. Shooby-doo, I wanna walk like you, talk like you, walk like you. Ooh, I don't know how to do the shove it for you. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. I have to watch another video. Otherwise, I will have no shot in this competition whatsoever. See you in the next time. And this is how the worst week of preparation ever in my whole life began. I was doing nothing except from sleeping, failing my choreography somewhere down the middle, and desperately trying to land the shove it. And even with a million cuts, I could never convey this feeling of desperation and fucked-upness trying to land this trick. But I will try. You can see it's not perfect. Here it's already blue and beaten up. Yeah, hopefully I can stick it. My simplified little beginner combination. I don't know how far you can come in 1 month, especially if you have like no community at all. But yeah, I gave it my all, gave it my best, and hopefully it will be enough. 45 minutes until the rain starts, so let's get going. I don't know if you can tell, but I definitely have to go home. Why is this happening every time?
Okay, so it's the last day before the event. Tomorrow is the day. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm really nervous because I don't know what is gonna happen. But if I can be not the worst one, then I'm already pretty happy. So it's time to learn, and yeah, let's wrap up the last learning session, day, whatever. So today's the day. The final big day of the event had come. To be honest, last week went by really quickly. I feel prepared as best as I could. So today it's my time to shine, I hope. I still have to travel for 2.5 hours. So let's get ready and catch my train. First, some fresh underwear. And also my t-shirt for today. And some comfortable shorts. And obviously I need to shower to wash away some of my dreams and hopes and tears. Now, the only thing that's missing is breakfast, the best part of the day. Mango body butter? Awesome. For those of you who understand, like and subscribe. Okay, so I need to hurry. I have 30 minutes left to run to a subway station, then to a train station, and then in 30 minutes I have to catch my train. What I wanted to tell you is, basically the whole time until yesterday I was nervous. And I still have this feeling of anxiety because of this big event. But still, I practice as much as I can and as good as I can. I have no regrets, and because of that, I do feel okay. I still hope that I will perform decent, and I also hope that Manu will experience and enjoy this progress also at least a bit by himself. Time to finish my apple and run. So, let's go. I'm a bit late.
I see light in the rain. Dreams of brighter days. Tell me what you're thinking. I have hope in my spirit, flames of love in my heart. Baby, let me tell you something about a dance.
I made it.
You realized you're not in control. Once again, tell you once again. Hallelujah, I'm on my way to be the best version of me.
So we finally made it into the train, and after 1 hour of waiting, I even asked at the info station and the driver was nowhere to be found. So now my beautiful plan to be there early and to have enough time to practice is basically dead. I will have 15-20 minutes max and pressure is rising. So thank you, Deutsche Bahn. In about 15 or 20 minutes the competition starts. Down there the practice is already running. I'm not ready at all because my train was late. That's why I have to go and practice again because I'm already nervous enough. I hope that I won't fail too much. I hope I can somehow make it, and I'm so nervous. The people here are so good and I am so new to this. I have done it for 4 weeks or 3 weeks now. Yeah. It's gonna be hero or loser. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really nervous. It could crash.
Okay, Dennis is about to do his run. Let's see the performance after 1 month. I'm really actually expectant about it. Let's see.
Okay,
Come on,
judges
Dennis,
ready,
come on.
music. And you guys, 3,
You got this,
2,
buddy,
1,
come on.
have fun.
Let's go.
Nice, everybody.
Okay, Peter Pan, nice, shaky, but nice, finish it, yes. Manuel, nice, nice, nice. Nice, man. Okay, 1 foot drift. Super nice. Cross step, amazing, super clean. Another cross step.
Anything over here, it's not very technical.
Turn it again, nice. No mistakes so far. That's super good for the competition. No comply, let's go. And a pivot, oh, almost.
20,
Come on, pivot. Shove it, let's go. Oh, come on, Denise. Super nice. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. Okay. Another Peter Pan, come on. Let's go. Oh, come on. It's getting nervous at the end.
3, 2, 1.
Wow. Actually, it's a super amazing run from him. He managed to do a no comply. He managed to do all the basic dancing steps. He managed to do also a no comply, a shove it, pivot. So I have to say, I am quite proud of this guy.
Okay. I finished my run. I think so far I'm dead last. But the competition is not over, so maybe I won't be in the end. Manu's proud. I managed to hit every trick that I tried to do in my choreography, but I was a bit too focused on actually hitting the trick. So I was not the most aesthetic person in this competition. And that's okay because it's still in the beginning. I wish for a bit more, but it is what it is. Now I can finally calm down a bit and enjoy this really cool event and see some even cooler skaters. And Manu is first place right now, so I'm finally home. It was such an exhausting day, but I made it through. So let's sum it up. I have the results here, finally, and let me tell you, I am first place. No, I'm kidding. I was last place. I have 3.5 points, and the next best position has 4.2. Could I have been better? I think yes. Would it be enough? I don't know, but I think I got the most minus points for not being consistent, especially in the end of my choreography. But still, I'm proud, Manu is proud, as you can see in his reaction, and we talked a bit afterwards. Yeah, it took him even longer than me to learn the shabbat, and that's not the goal. The goal is to keep doing what you love, and if you see Manu's content on Instagram, go check it out. He's doing a lot of longboarding, a lot of fun sketches, and he's the best example of somebody that maybe is not the fastest learner, but he's enjoying it, and in the long run this is all that counts. And for me, I wasn't expecting longboard dancing to be this much fun. I will probably do it for my hobby, not that intensive, but I can definitely see myself doing 1 or 2 tricks at a time. Yeah, and if you sticked around through this whole video, leave a like, leave a comment, and I see you in the next one. Bye.